Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of April 26, 2026. It is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else. And of course, check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you're not sure what your other placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Aries collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Aries not see coming for the week of April 26, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? We have Thief. At the bottom of the deck, we have Carless. Okay. Tell me why Thief is here for the Aries collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have Judgment, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the Queen of Wands. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with, 9 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. That leaves Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, and Temperance here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's get a couple of cards here on the table so we can clarify this message for you. Wheel of Fortune. Tell me why the Wheel of Fortune is here for Aries this week. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Tell me why the Wheel of Fortune is here. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune is being clarified by the Moon, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. Clarified Judgment here. Clarified Judgment. One more shuffle. Thank you. Judgment is being clarified by the 6 of Swords, the World card, and the 5 of Swords. The Hanged Man. Why is the Hanged Man here for the Aries collective? One more shuffle. Thank you. We'll take it. Hanged Man is clarified by 9 of Swords, King of Swords, and the 4 Cups. And then the Queen of Wands. Tell me why the Queen of Wands is here. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the 4 Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the Death card. Bottom of the deck, the 7 of Wands. Some hard energies here, okay? I'm not going to lie to you, Aries. It looks like in the week ahead, the week of April 26, 2026, there's something here that I almost get the feeling here like you were hoping something would come in. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. This is a great benefic. There's something here that you thought would go in your favor, and it turns out it hasn't gone in your favor. And I think you were banking on this going in your favor. And this week, it's like either you're finding out that it hasn't, or you found out in the past week, but this is the week that you now need to figure out what you're going to do about it. So we have that Thief card. So again, something that you thought was coming in for you, some type of goodwill or good fortune, it went from it's coming my way, to just a full stop there with that Carless card. So what we have here is the Moon, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. I think this is very emotionally heavy for you in the week ahead. I think there's a lot of mental stress that you're having, but there's a lot of emotional upheaval as well. Because again, you were banking on that good fortune or that opportunity or offer to come in. And it looks like it's a full stop. And like I was saying, I don't know where you are in the Aries collective. It either just happened in the last 7 days, or it is happening in the 7 days of this upcoming week of the 26th. But it's almost like you need to make a judgment call now. Like, what am I going to do now that I didn't get the job? What am I going to do now that the loan didn't come through, or the financing didn't come through? There's something like that. Like you were hoping it would work out in your favor. It did not. I think you're upset about it. I think there's some bitterness here. There's a need here for you to move forward now, move on, pivot, go in another direction, make a new decision. But there's a little anger here, frustration building up inside of you because that did not go according to plan. The Hangman energy is being clarified by the 9 of Swords, the King of Swords, and the 4 Cups. You're absolutely not happy with what has transpired here. But you are trying to gain the clarity in this week about, well, what do I do now, right? It's like you're hanging from all sides here. We're trying to view all sides, all perspectives, all angles. What do I do now? What opportunity do I move towards now? Or there's something like that here. What do I do now? Now that this didn't work out, now that this didn't go in my favor, what do I do now? So for me, kings take action. And queens exist in the present because they process the past. So I have you here in the Queen of Wands saying, based upon what just happened, that this did not work out in my favor, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and the Death card. I can't sit here. I need to transform this situation. I have to take the lemons that I was just handed, and I need to figure out a way on how to make lemonade out of them. And that seems to be what you are trying to figure out here. How do I get something that is stuck or stagnant or did not go in my favor to now move in a more positive direction? Clarify that. 9 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. It's like something you were, I feel like you were banking on it. You were counting on it. You almost thought that this was a sure thing, and then it doesn't go through. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. We have the Devil, could be a Capricorn, 6 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Strength card. This is the energy of the person. This is someone you know. This is the energy of a person who put their own self-interest ahead of yours, or ahead of the collectives, or ahead of the group here. This is someone who did something to rock the apple cart, to make sure that you did not receive something that you had worked on, or that you were counting on or banking on. This person did not have good intentions. Tell me more about this person. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the 2 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles. This person had a choice. This person had a choice to work with you on this, or to... This person had a choice to compromise. They had a choice to choose you or select you, and they chose not to. This person chose to go in another direction, and they were able to do that because they are emotionally detached from you. This is someone who does not have a great deal of care or concern or feeling for you. This is someone who's motivated by self-interest, double to the 9 of Cups. So what you can expect in the week ahead, there's a, I'm just going to call it a plan here. There was a plan here, something that you've been working on, or some type of offer opportunity you thought would come your way. It looks like it didn't. There's a need here for you this week to pivot, to go in another direction, and figure out what you're going to do now. It's not telling you that the goal is unachievable or unattainable. It's just saying not via the path that you were taking. And for a lot of you, it's because you have someone here who is motivated by self-interest, who basically got in between you and what it is that you wanted. So if I can put this in a very simple example for you to kind of just give you a little bit more clarity, this could be you. Like you work within a company, there's a job opening for a particular position within the company, and you decided to apply for that position, and no one else applied for it. And you were like, this is a sure thing. And within the last 7 days or the upcoming 7 days, what you find out is that you did not get the job. And you're like, I just don't understand it. And the reason why you didn't get the job is because you had someone else here that you know at the workplace that, acting on their own self-interest, decided to intervene between you and the position you wanted. So they may have said something to the boss, or said something to the manager, or they put in a bad word, or they found someone else that was maybe better qualified for the position, and they suggested them instead. So this person was motivated, and this person doesn't care about you. They don't care if you got the job or not. They don't care how important that position was to you. Their sole basis here was just to make sure you don't get it. Even if it means someone else gets it, that's okay if someone else gets it, as long as you don't get it. And that's just the example that I can give you. Anything else Aries needs to know about this person this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, King of Wands, and the 3 of Cups to the 7 of Swords. I don't think there's any reason or need here for you to have any type of verbal altercation or conversation or confrontation with this person. I feel like in due course, due time, this person will reap the karma that they have sown or that they have created by doing this to you. So what else do you need to know about this person this week? This person is feeling really good and really balanced that they were able to take this opportunity away from you. It's a very toxic energy, and I think you're going to have some clarity here this week that this person's only reason for doing this was simply that they don't like you. That will give you the fuel to move in another direction. You may be tempted to say something to this person in that 7 of Swords. There could be some cutting words there between you and them, or maybe you want to get some revenge on them because you might be upset by what they did, and Source is just saying there's no need to do that. You just pivot in another direction. What you want is still yours, or is still possible. You'll just need to figure out another way on how to get it. Yeah, this person was clearly some type of obstacle here. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. I want to get you 3 cards of advice on how to deal with that person. And then 3 cards of advice about maybe the new idea that you need to come up with. 3 cards of advice. How can Aries deal with this person this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Wands, remember, based upon that past experience with this person, the devil, they came up as the devil, and the 10 of Swords, just let it go. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups, which is what you have here. Just let it go. There's other people, there are other jobs out there, or other positions out there, or other people that you can connect with. This could even be a friend that betrays your trust or something like that. This is just telling you to focus on the good, focus on the people who do want to collaborate with you, who do cheer you on, who do want what's best for you, and just focus on that, or focus on maybe even coming up with other wins, other victories that you can have. There's something about this that is just extraordinarily toxic with this person. They came up twice as the devil. So just, again, this is only advice. You do what you want. But there's something here about just let it go. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. This person did what they did. They can't undo it. They're not going to take it back. I'm going to be honest with you. They're actually quite pleased with themselves for doing this. So your advice here is to just let it go. Kind of let sleeping dogs lie and move in another direction. And sometimes that 7 of Swords could be seen as strategy. So there could be something here about there's no need to say anything to this person. You just need to pivot now and be very strategic about your next move. 3 cards of advice about that next move. Can I have 3 cards of advice here for Aries regarding that next move? 3 cards of advice. One more shuffle. Thank you. About the next move. You have the 2 of Pentacles, you have the 7 of Wands, and you have the Ace of Cups. There's a new opportunity within the next 30 days. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords. And this was a regretful but necessary rite of passage. We have the 6 of Swords here as well. 6 of Swords, there's that 5 of Swords again, and the Page of Cups. You have something else coming by the end of Taurus season. Okay, we just entered Taurus season. So again, over the course of the next 4 weeks, some new idea, epiphany, offer is going to come towards you. It is going to be better than what you could have achieved with this person, or what you were going after that maybe this person got in the way of. So there's something, just like guard your energy, protect your energy, stay as emotionally balanced as you can, dedicate time now towards pivoting in a new direction, work on the new creative idea. There is something new, a new offer coming in, so just hold on to that. And as for this person, honestly, your advice here is to just let it go. I know some of you are going to be a little hot-headed. You might want to confront this person. You do what you want, but there's something here about just accepting the defeat, accepting the loss, and just pivoting in a new direction and being very strategic about it. Like not even letting this person or other people know what your next steps will be. That is what I have for you, Aries, for the week of April 26, 2026. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.